Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you. Sing it to us. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you.
The enduring music of Sharon, Lois, and Bram continues with the magic of their live concert experience to today's families with a new album. Sharon, Lois, and Bram, Best of the Best Live, is set for release on November 19th. And joining us now to tell us more is Sharon and Bram. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
Morning, Bob.
Thank you.
Good to see you again. It's been a few years. I'm going to take you back, and you probably won't remember this, but we just celebrated our 20th year on Morning Live here at CHCH, and it was year one. Sharon, Lois, and Bram was on the show. You had a performance at then Hamilton Place. But anyways, I just remember I have a handwritten note from the three of you thanking for the interview, and it was a lengthy note. And it was the sweetest thing. I was so touched by it. I don't have it with me today, but I kept it. And
That's very nice.
You must have done a significant interview because
no,
that's
it's
not,
just because
wasn't
you're that
regular
nice.
behavior.
Yeah, usually you're monsters on the road.
Actually, we've forgotten how to write since then.
Not exactly.
Now, since then, let's talk about the presence of Lois. I mean, how has that journey been since losing her in 2015?
You know, she retired really at the end of the last millennium from touring.
Yeah, I think that show in Hamilton might have been one of her last. She was retiring around that time.
Could very well have been.
Yeah.
Her husband died, and she just said, the joy is gone, and I can't tap into anything. I think I'm done. And so we said, okay, that's fine.
But we didn't lose her. I mean, as you say, how did it feel to lose her? We didn't lose her then because we stayed connected. We were friends. We were involved in each other's lives at all times. But of course, she died 5 years ago, and having this new album brings her closer to us again. I think Bram said, we kind of feel her at our side because she's very present in the album, and the album was something of a surprise for us. The fact that it exists is a bonus for us.
Now, this is Best of the Best Live. What's your favorite performance? I mean, you've been in some, Carnegie Hall, for example. You've got some big shows.
You ask really hard questions.
So, Bob, do you have children?
Yes, they do. Two girls.
Who's your favorite? How's that for a question? I gotcha. It's kind of the same question. We love our shows, right?
Yeah.
I mean, everything we do on stage is a source of pleasure. Audiences are loving, and so the album is full of devoted audiences singing and having fun with us. It's all a joy to us.
And we're devoted too.
Right. To each other, too.
Can you pick a favorite song?
Yes. It's hard to choose a favorite song. It's like a favorite child. Do you want to tell them our favorite song?
Well, the song that connects us most strongly to our audience is unquestionably Skinnamarink.
Yeah.
It's the song that we've sung most in our entire career, and it's, I'd say, at least a couple of thousand times.
It's a signature song. It actually came from Lois, right? There's a story there.
Right. Lois, when we got together, we needed to raise money to make our first album. And we went to our family and friends, and Lois was from Chicago. She went to her family to get some money from them, and she probably got some money, I don't remember, but she certainly got a song.
She did.
The song that she got was Skinnamarink from her cousin Lisa, and she came back and said, let's here's this song, and we all loved it and said, let's do it. Sort of all of us do it. Bram did the guitar.
Lois sang the melody, Sharon sang the harmony. I played a guitar, the high-string guitar in a sort of a ukulele part. And we had a tap dancer.
Right.
Dance the break.
Right.
And it was great.
Her name was Shirley Temple, but not the one you think.
Right.
But it's true.
But the first album, One Elephant, Deux Elephant, it was...
One Elephant, Deux Elephant.
Deux Elephant. It's so easy once you know the language. But it was a huge hit. I mean, you were like the Beatles of children's entertainers. TV Guide had you #2 after Mr. Rogers. I would go so far as to say that first album was the Sgt. Pepper's of children's albums.
That's
we were so proud of that issue of
One elephant.
TV
Oh,
Guide.
TV Guide, sorry.
Because it was a list of 10, and we were number 2. And as you said, we were number 2 to number 1, which was Mr. Rogers, which was exactly the way it should have been.
He
It
said,
was a wonderful place
humility.
to be.
Wouldn't have been terrible to be number 1.
No, I love Fred Rogers.
Well, you're number 1 with us. And we hope the album goes to number 1. We're going to help sell some. So it's November 19th for the release date?
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay, Sharon, Lois, and Bram, best of the best live. Oh, it's just been the best chatting with you.
Thank you, Bob. A pleasure.
Thank you. Bye.